Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, July 16, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, it's official. Earnings season has kicked off here. So let's get started with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see the futures are trading up by 1 3/4 points. We just had some economic data out just a little while ago at 8:30, and it looks like that was retail sales coming in at 0.4%. That beat estimates of 0.2%. So again, you could check that news out for yourself, but we really just care about the charts and where can we make some money in this market. Looking over at the charts, we're going to start off with the first big earnings announcement. That is JP Chase. Stock right now is trading at 111.94, closed at 113.90. So this is a pretty good little haircut for JPM. We're going to keep this one on the radar. Right off the bat, though, when I do look at the stock today, I have to think around the 109 level. I don't know if we get that low, but if you take a look here at an hourly chart, what you're going to see, well, better yet, we'll look at a daily chart. You're going to see right there at 109. That is a big, big gap window. You also have a lot of support right around where we are now, which is right around 111. So again, JPM will be in play this morning. We'll be watching this one pretty closely. Right now, the stock is trading at 111.94. Now, we have other financials out here. Goldman Sachs is probably the next most important name. This stock is actually trading higher, closed at 211.58, now trading at $214.10. So when I worked out my max move for Goldman, I got $220. If this gets up there, and it can get up there, if it gets up to 220, I think that's a fade candidate today. So again, JP Morgan, if it slides a little bit, we may be buyers. Goldman, if it gets up to the 220 level, I would be a seller, and I would fade that stock intraday for a day trade on the short side. So get ready for that. We'll see how it plays out. Let's take a look at another one here. Wells Fargo, WFC. That is trading at 46.30. Wells has been a little bit under pressure for a long, long time now. It has not really rallied up with the other major bank stocks. Again, I'm not seeing much here until we get down to around the $44 area, 44.25, 44.50. I think that's where Wells Fargo can handle some support for a bounce. So again, we'll keep this one on the radar today. We'll see how it plays out. Anytime you look at these banks, you also want to look at BAC in sympathy. Bank of America trading down a little bit, 29.07, closed at 22.94. Also want to look at Morgan Stanley today. That's trading at 44.40, closed at 44.43. So no big effect there, but it's always worth checking in because maybe there'll be a level in play. Next up, want to take a look at Johnson & Johnson. They reported earnings. Stock is trading at 134, closed at 134.71. I'll have a level ready for Johnson & Johnson in the intraday stock chat room. I'm not going to give it out in here because we still got a little bit of a distance to go. If we got a close level, I'll give it out right in here. But again, J&J right now under a little bit of pressure here. Stock closed at 134.71, now trading at 134. Looking over at JB Hunt, they had earnings last night after the closing bell. Stock is getting a nice reaction here. Closed at 92.58, now trading at 99.62. So JB Hunt on the move here to the upside. And again, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Right now, I don't see a level that interests me too much at the moment, but we will keep it on the radar. Next up, I want to take a look at Domino's Pizza. DPZ is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at 252.89, closed at 269.92. So this is a serious haircut for this stock. The only level that interests me in this name would be around the 242 to 240 area. If we don't get there, I don't want it. We'll leave it alone. We'll let it play itself out. Google is in the news. It looks like President Trump is going to look into whether Google was working with the Chinese government. Again, that was suggested by investor Peter Thiel yesterday. So again, that stock getting hit a little bit, trading at around 11.43 at the moment. Closed at 11.50 last night. So the market not making too much out of it, but we'll see where we go. Next up, we want to shift gears here a little bit. Want to go over to the gold market. Gold futures today trading down $3 to $1,410.60 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, you'll see that's trading at 132.97, down from 133.51 at last night's close. Next up, we have crude oil on the move today. That's up about 38 cents to $59.95 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good ETF to track the movement in crude, that's trading at 12.45. That closed at 1231. So there you have it. That's our report today. Now, earnings season is just getting underway. You're going to get a lot more earnings going forward. We'll have levels each and every day on individual names. So again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You can trade right alongside of us. But get ready, earnings season has officially kicked off today, and it should be a doozy. With that being said, everybody, have a great session, and we'll see you a little bit later on the charts.